The official policy of the Republican Party in the United States is that marriage should be between one man and one woman. The party opposed the repeal of Don't Ask, Don't Tell, the regulation that until recently forbade gay and lesbian service personnel from declaring their orientation. Surprising, then, that a Republican candidate for Congress in Southern California is not only openly gay, but his latest campaign ad features him holding hands with his same-sex partner, Jonathan Hale. I spoke to Carl DeMaio of San Diego a little earlier, and I asked him about his decision to produce that ad.
I produced a campaign ad that is not uncommon for straight candidates to produce, showing their personal lives, their spouses, their children, their grandchildren. I was quite surprised, actually, when I found out that I was the first gay candidate, both Democrat or Republican, to ever feature a same-sex partner. It's a unique campaign that allows me to be who I am and allows me then to focus on the issues that matter to my constituents.
Did any of those advising on your campaign, those say, no, Carl, don't do it?
Well, in the mayor's race, I had consultants who constantly tried to second guess. Usually when I overrode them, I was successful. In this campaign, I decided long ago that I wanted to be in control and that it was better to have my voice and my message dictate and drive decisions. I think that political party consultants tend to be more focused on doing things the old way and trying to make a buck off of politics rather than really worried about or focused on how to make major change happen. And that's why I'm also proud that my campaign organization does not include consultants running the show, and the campaign is really my own voice.
And tell us about Jonathan. How important is he to supporting you in what is, after all, when you're in politics, often a very challenging environment?
Well, certainly he's my rock, my source of constant motivation and strength at home. Campaigns are very difficult unless you've been through one, either as a candidate or a family member, a spouse. Many don't really understand how tough it is.
And tell us, if you don't mind, about that conversation when you said to Jonathan, next time I want you to be in the ad.
I'm not known as the gay guy in San Diego. I'm known as the guy who took on the establishment, the special interests of both political parties to save our city from bankruptcy, to author a fiscal reform plan that allowed us to balance the budget, save city services, reform the pension system here. And I decided that I wanted to reflect all of who I am, and that's someone who has always treated people with respect, who has a very broad base of support, of diverse supporters, and someone who believes in inclusion. And obviously, the two of us walking hand in hand in the Pride Parade in 2012 was certainly I think a milestone and very significant. So we chose a photo from that experience.
Do you think the United States might one day have a gay president?
I want the United States to have a good president. I don't care whether they're straight or gay, black or white. My hope is that we don't judge people by color or orientation, but by the content